Let's go to Kevin in Sale. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hello, George. When these MPs' expenses list is being printed very shortly, they're going to print a list, aren't they, of all the MPs' expenses?
I think it's already printed, isn't it?
I don't know, but they're coming to light, apparently. No, the main one where they're all going to be printed for every single MP, apparently.
Yeah, good. That's what I think should have happened from the start.
So you've got nothing to hide, have you, George?
My expenses are nothing, Kevin. Zero.
So you've nothing to... So when they come out, when they come to light, Mr. George Galloway has got nothing... So you've never bought nothing like a scatter cushion or anything like that?
Nothing. Kevin, Kevin, what
question, George.
Kevin, what part of the word nil, nothing, rien, zero, do you not understand?
Well,
my expenses...
Because I don't believe it, George. I do not believe it.
Well, that's defamatory. Well, that's defamatory, Kevin. That's a libel. I've just told you, and not for the first time, and I'm going to tell you, and it probably won't be for the last time. My expenses are nothing. Zero. Nil. Duck's egg. Rien. Nothing. 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 Not a scatter cushion. Not a bus fare. Do you understand that, Kevin? Nothing.
Are you willing to listen to what I am saying?
Well, not if you're going to call me a liar when I could not be more unequivocal. I have never bought so much as a scatter cushion, and I don't claim so much as a bus fare. Do you understand that?
You have to just listen to your voice all the time.
Kevin, I'm trying to tell you that what you said about me was a lie, and moreover, it was defamatory. My expenses are nothing.
Mr. Paxman and people of that ilk. And honest to God, I've never seen such an obnoxious person in my life. And therefore, I do not believe for 1 minute that you've done nothing wrong in your parliamentary career.
Kevin.
You come across as nothing but... Yes, George.
Kevin, you said they're about to publish the list.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Well, if the list shows a scatter cushion or a bus fare, then the whole world will know that I've been lying to you in this exchange.
Exactly, and I'm glad you put yourself in that position.
Exactly.
That will take great delight.
Well, Kevin,
Kevin. When I saw you being interviewed by Mr. Paxman, do you remember that occasion when you walked off? Do you remember?
I've been interviewed by Mr. Paxman many times, which is something...
When you walked away, don't try and avoid this. And also the lady on Sky.
Kevin.
Where she tore you to pieces.
She tore me to pieces on Sky?
I've just seen it with my own eyes.
She tore me to pieces?
She tore you to pieces, Mr.
Do you know what to do?
Absolutely.
Kevin.
As Mr. Paxman did.
Kevin, why don't you...
You're nothing but a boy, George, a boy.
Kevin.
You try to be one of the boys, you know what I mean? One of the boys, down with the boys.
Kevin.
You're nothing like that, lad. You're not a street lad. You're not streetwise or nothing.
Kevin, what are you on? Kevin, what are you on?
I'm not on anything.
Well, you so sound like you are. No.
Oh, really?
What
you wouldn't say that to me face, let's put it that way.
Well, Kevin, anytime you like, pal. Anytime you fancy it. Anytime you like it.
I'll tell you what, George, I'll do it on air now, right?
Kevin.
That celebrity boxing thing, I'm the same age as you.
Well, Kevin, if you're the same age as me, if you're the same age as me, Kevin, anytime you like, Paul. Anytime you fancy it.
Now, people have heard this on air, right? And I'll tell you something, lad, and as soon as you see me, you know the first thing you'll say is, oh, it's a bit of the class difference, the weight difference, no, we can't do it. I'll tell you what, lad, you would bow in front of me, and I would make you on the telly. For charity, I would do it.
Kevin.
Right, so is that a date?
Kevin.
Is that a date, George?
Kevin.
Is that a date?
Kevin, anytime you like. Anytime. Just identify yourself to me. Just, Kevin, anytime you like, anywhere you like, anytime you like. No, can we go back to the, have you hung up?
No.
Okay. Now let's go back. Kevin, let's go back to the subject that you called up.
Hey, I'm interested in what we just arranged, because I will not drop this now, and I hope as a member of the
Kevin, you're going to have a heart attack. Kevin, you're going to have a heart attack here, sir.
I hope there's somebody there from the press that's got this, and they are welcome to ring me up and bring me down to that studio in front of you with the cameras and let me see you talk so big then.
Kevin.
The charity, lad.
Kevin, can we go back?
You can do what you want, lad.
let's go back to the subject that you phoned about.
Yeah,
When this list...
A few subjects. When I saw you on that video there with Paxman, it made me realise when somebody comes up against you that can bury you, you never answer the questions that they asked. All you said was, are you not going to congratulate me, Mr. Paxman? Because he buried you. And you couldn't do it, and you took your microphone off and walked off. And you did the same thing with the Sky interviewer.
Well, I was going to mention to you that if you go to YouTube in that Sky interview, you'll find that more than 2 million people have viewed it. And if you review the comments, you'll find that you're the only person on the earth who thinks that the woman on Sky News tore me to pieces. But Kevin, I know you don't want to go back to this subject, but I'm going to take you back. You said, Kevin. You said that I was a liar. When I said
and a coward as well, George.
Kevin, you're going to have a heart attack, son. Have you got a wife sitting next to you?
I don't need a wife, George. I've got a harem of women if I need them.
You've got a harem of women if you need them.
Well, I don't have to lick a glass of milk when a woman tells me to do it.
Well, I don't know what I've really got under your skin.
You have, because I can't stand your voice. I can't stand your comments.
Why are you listening to me then?
As a human being.
Why are you listening to me?
How are you allowed to pontificate on this radio?
Why do you listen to it? Why do you listen to it?
Class as this great big tough hard man that sticks up for all the Muslims and all that. You're nothing. You're a taper.
Why are you listening to me?
Pardon?
Why are you listening to my show on a Saturday night?
I'm not listening to it. I was told to listen to it. Because people know me for what I am.
I'm not listening to it, says Kevin, on my radio show. 08717 22 33 44 Magic Moments.